That ridge line back there, I came from the bottom of that. That is a cart path. Yeah, it's definitely a hole in the ground. 47. Ooh, what is that?
We got us a cufflink. Great culture. Hey folks, welcome to another beautiful Not Thursday in southern New Hampshire. Today, it's just me. We're going to do some scouting. There's a bit of an up behind me and a mile of a down in back of you. Heading to a new place, someplace I've never been, following little strips of wall. There's about a 50-foot strip of wall, 100 feet behind you, and it's pointing in that direction. So we're going to get out there, walk around. Hopefully the up flattens out, and we'll see what we can find. So I picked up that wall again, and it's continuing up and north. Another half a mile or so, and I've come across a cross wall. And there's an old dead road that heads that away. That's about east. So the question is, continue on north or take the road? Hydration break. We are at the top. That ridge line back there, I came from the bottom of that. There is a magnificent view today. It's a benefit to doing this early in the seasons before the trees start to leaf out. Still catching my breath. Also, benefit to no leaves on the trees, which limit your visibility to about 50 feet, if that. I picked up a really nice game trail right out here on the ridge. It's heading the direction that I want to go. I do see that very shortly it's a steep down, so I will be back here at the end of the day. So up there, I came from that peak, hiked down, and then I crossed into this logging zone from 50 years ago or so. But it's starting to look very habitable up here. I just crossed a wall, so I'm in an old property. But since that's cleared, I'm going to follow that. I haven't seen any signs since I crossed that wall until now. A pile of field stones. Now they didn't do that just for the fun of it. They were doing something up here, but there's this really clean shelf. Totally proper for habitation. I gotta do some more circling. About 10 minutes later, I just came up from that little vale, and I came across this. That is not a logging track, and it's a little too defined for a game trail. That is a cart path. Now we are onto something. There is a hole in the ground right there. Well, it still remains to be seen if it's settler site, but this is a really nice area. It's sheltered from the southwesterly by that, and it's got a majestic view to the north. Yeah, it's definitely a hole in the ground. And there's a line of stone in there. That could be a chimney stack. And it does appear to be lipped around the back side of it. 47. I've been here about 10 minutes. There's a great iron floor. Great for picking. Lots of little weird chirps. I think the ground conditions, because they're so wet, we've been experiencing this the past couple days. Iron's been sort of chirpy rather than grunty, but we'll see what this 47 is. Ooh, what is that? Ah, we got us a cufflink. Look at that. It's a half a cufflink. Great culture. Not only is it a cufflink, but it is a cufflink with either a running dog or a wolf on it. Kind of all over the place. We'll check it out. Ooh, what's this? It's a button. Ah, it's the back of a convex. Look at that. That is an early button there. So that may have had a bone front on that side. What weird numbers. I wonder, I'll have to check and see if the bone front is somewhere in the hole. Very cool. Been around the hole a couple times, digging those squeaky nails. It's been happening for a couple of days. Hopefully when the ground conditions dry out a bit, it'll be easier to pick. Got another squeaky. Didn't film it. Camera was on the other side of the hole. You guys are sitting on the chimney stack. Directly across is where I dug the cufflink. I did dig this thing, and I didn't film it, but it is a thing. That right there is a thing. It's about that long. I don't think it's iron, although it's got iron nodules on it. It is a thing that used to be part of another thing. I think there's enough evidence here that I'll be able to bring some boys back and we'll hit it properly before everything leafs out. Today was an absolute success. It's a very long exploration, but we found a settler site. It's an early one too. It's beautiful up here. So do what you gotta do. Look out the window, go out the door. Enjoy your not Thursday.